Alright, everybody. I said I would give an update after court and everything, and this is that update. What I had to do today when I went to court was just a simple plea entry to whether I'm guilty or not guilty. Of course, I put in not guilty. It wasn't actually anything to prove any kind of evidence or whatnot. It's just a plea entry so that we could set a court date, and the DA has agreed to make it very quick. So July 18th is when it actually starts, at 1:30 in the afternoon. Now my lawyer has let me know, she's doing everything she can for this, and she is getting a private investigator to talk to anyone and everybody about the case and to find out, what really happened, whether or not, the statements they gave to either the police or whatnot are legit, or if there is anything that, wasn't really going on. So this is going to be happening in that time, and once my lawyer starts getting all that information and all that evidence back, then she's going to be starting to talk to the DA and discussing possible plea options. Supposedly, the DA told my wife they are definitely looking towards modification of the order of protection that is in place. So that pretty much shows, one way or another, this is going to work out for me and her, no matter, whether it's taking the plea or if this goes to trial. Also, if we have strong enough evidence, which I believe we will by the time that date comes, the DA could also drop the charges against me, if we have enough to show I really didn't imprison her or whatever, and we'll have the charges against me dropped completely. And if that's the case, the order of protection will be dropped as well. If it does go to trial, if it does, it starts on the 18th. It won't be a long process either. It's going to be a very, very fast trial, and most likely the jury is going to find me not guilty with the evidence we have so far. I have given my lawyer a photocopy of the letter my wife sent to the judge that states, I have never raised my hand to her in any way. I have never hurt her in any way, and we've been together for quite a long time, and that I've never had any kind of, or I don't have up to this point, any kind of record. This would be my first offense that I'm being charged with something, so that is also going to go in my favor. My wife did try to give a statement to the judge, but my lawyer and I knew that they wouldn't modify it, because they have to make sure nothing really bad does happen, until we have more evidence. Once we have more evidence to see what's really going on, then we can really sit down with the DA and talk and discuss what we're going to do, how we're going to move forward with the case. And like I said, the DA did say something to her about they do want to look towards modifying it, making it so that, we ain't going to be separated forever because of the hiccup that we have. And I'm going to be, making sure I can find any little piece of evidence that, will help me out. That's what I'm looking forward to getting. I know for a fact, my lawyer said that the PI, or private investigator, is going to be talking to my wife Going to be talking to June. Going to be talking to Sam. Going to be talking to anybody and everybody that was involved with the situation. And pretty much that's going to get the truth out there. The real truth that, I didn't do anything wrong. I never tried to hurt her or hold her against her will like they say I did. And that is going to get it so that we can get this dropped. That is what I think will happen. It will get to that point where by that time we got to go back in. There's going to be enough evidence there to show that, I really didn't do anything other than, have an argument with my wife, which in the end, this whole case is a he said, she said, and there is not enough evidence to support the allegations against me, the charges that have been placed against me. And most likely, with the private investigator that's going to be talking to everybody and getting new statements and everything else, they are going to find, where the problems lie. And also, my lawyer has a video my wife did stating, it was her fault. She didn't really know what was going on, and she messed up. And the letters that she wrote stating that, I've never hurt her in any way. I've never tried to, and I never will. So hopefully, they get enough evidence to get it dropped. If not, I'm not sure what the DA will offer, but the best scenario I'm looking for is pleading guilty to harassment and then having the order of protection modified into a no offensive conflict order of protection, which allows me and my wife to be together. That is the best scenario, or he drops it all together. That's what I want, truly, is for it to be dropped completely, and then shown, he didn't really do what he's being charged with. People didn't make sense or whatever in their statements, or their statements aren't true. In case it does go to trial, I know with the information the private investigator gets, there will be enough evidence to prove me 100% without a reasonable doubt that I am innocent. And once the DA sees that, I'm thinking most likely he's going to drop this altogether. Because if he doesn't have enough proof to go against the evidence that me and my lawyer have, he's going to have no choice but to drop it, because it's going to be nonsense to try to prove something when he knows for a fact that it's not going to go in his favor. It would be foolish, and it would piss off the judge if he tried to bullshit the jury and bullshit the judge and everything into charging somebody when they have enough evidence to show for a fact that, this person is innocent. So hopefully things go great. So right now, I'm focusing on work, focusing on what I need to. At the same time, I'm looking to make sure I have all my evidence that I can get situated, in order, and ready to go. And, be able to come across to the judge and to the jury that I know what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, along with my lawyer, and get this shit squared away. Because most likely, if it does go to trial, I can almost 100% guarantee it's going to be a not guilty verdict. The jury may be pissed off that they had to sit through this, but that comes down to the DA. The DA will be trying to charge somebody with something that they didn't do, so hopefully that goes their pissed off feelings go towards the DA and find me not guilty. And so that is the update. I do miss my girl, but I know for a fact, 100% without a doubt, that we're going to be together within a month, 2 months at most. It's just a waiting game. Once my lawyer has all this evidence that she needs, it's just going to go by so freaking quick, and then we're going to get to the bottom of it really fast. It's not going to take that long after once we start going back to court. And it's going to be over before you know it, before you can blink. And that's going to be the good thing, because we're going to get this fixed. I guarantee it. Because I know for a fact the DA is not going to try a case when he knows very well likely that he's going to lose automatically. He's not going to want to lose. So with the evidence that my lawyer collects, any evidence, I can help give my lawyer, it's only going to make it better to get the DA on our side to either A, drop it, or give us a really, really, really good plea. Maybe just harassment and either modification to the order of protection or dropping the order of protection altogether. If that happens, that'd be sweet. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Going to, be really focusing on getting this shit cleared up. I hope everybody is doing good. I will be cleared of this. Without a doubt, I will be cleared of this. I can feel it. I can feel it in my gut, and everything's going to be fixed and better than it was before. I can tell. Don't ask me how I know. It's just a feeling I get. Some call it intuition. Some call it a gut feeling. Others may call it, God speaking to you in a way. But whatever it is, I can tell this is going to have the outcome that we want. And it's going to be awesome. Alright guys, I will keep you updated, posted. Talk to you again once I know more, because my lawyer is going to stay in touch, because once she starts getting information in, she's going to start talking to the DA, and once they start talking, they're going to start trying to figure out what they might be able to do for a plea. And I will go based on what my lawyer says. If she knows for 100% certainty that this, if it does go to trial, that it will be a complete 100% not guilty verdict, I will take that, because that means I will never have this charge on my record again, and there will be no protection of order again. It will be completely dropped, and we don't have to worry about anything. It's going to be awesome to get that kind of win, and I believe that's what will happen if it does go to trial. Alright, sorry I rambled on. Everyone have a good day. Keep your hopes up and look forward to good outcomes in your life, and be confident. That's the thing. That's how I know we're gonna win this. Peace.